And up next, we got a fight between two fan favorites. Should be a fun striking fight here with Sean Woodson and Charles Jourdain. Both these guys, recently, they've been looking fairly good. I mean, Sean Woodson, he just got the victory over Dennis Bazookia. He got the easy decision in that one. It really wasn't too competitive of a fight. Obviously, it was him with all his UFC experience taking on UFC debutants. So it's going to be a much tougher fight when he takes on Charles Jourdain, who's coming off 2 wins in a row, who's coming off a big submission win over Ricardo Ramos. And when you look at how these two guys match up stylistically, I think it's a very interesting fight because you got Sean Woodson, who anytime you watch him fight in this division, it's going to be an interesting fight because the guy is extremely long, lanky. He has crazy reach and height for the weight class, so he's going to be bringing a different dynamic that most guys don't bring. And he has good long-range striking skills, good boxing, and toughness too. I mean, we saw in that Saldana fight, he almost got knocked out cold, came back and almost was able to get the victory. High volume. And in this fight, he's going to have to keep the jab in Jourdain's face, try to be technical with combinations, and throw a ton of volume and keep the pressure on. Because you've seen Jourdain, he likes to kind of explode on guys. And if you stay in his face, you keep a high volume game, and you stay technical, you can kind of land on him pretty frequently. But Jourdain is a guy that's just a missile. He's someone that's going to be coming in with powerful kicks, with powerful hooks, with wild techniques, jumping attacks, spinning attacks. So very dangerous, dynamic guy. And then he's also started to implement a good front choke game. I mean, he's hit several of these guillotines on guys recently. So that's another element that he's been adding. And usually Jourdain is a fighter that puts damage on guys as the fights go on and gets better as the fight goes on. Kind of like he's not on that level, but like a Marlon Chito Vera type of fighter. He has quite a few third-round finishes. And when I'm looking at Jourdain, I think he could be losing the fight, but I just think he's going to wear on Woodson. I think he's going to be able to land leg kicks for one. And I think if he lands a clean, big shot, we've seen Woodson get hurt. So if Jourdain can close that gap and land a power hook or a power punch, I think he could rock Woodson. And he's not going to let Woodson off the hook like Saldana. He'll finish him. And I also think that Jourdain, if it does become more of a grappling match, he could get the submission too. So I just think Jourdain has more paths to victory. I think he's fought a higher level of competition in the UFC and is probably the more durable guy. So I'm going to predict him to get the job done here in this fight.